All right, guys. So something unprecedented is about to go down. So pay attention, okay? And we're gonna go right into the games. So real quickly, why are there teams in front of you? Why is the team builder open? Well, currently we're about to aim to go for number one. Now this is a monster of a mission we're about to attempt. Currently we're at 1800, almost flat. Right, we were 1850 yesterday. I attempted to play some games, see if we can find a team that I think would be both fun to use and solid enough. And so went digging in my builder. I tried some Quakeoval Oricorio stuff that I found in the back. You know, I tried a couple of the teams you see in front. Well, actually didn't. And it wasn't happening. And so I had to make a decision. I'm like, all right, I can't keep fucking around and go even lower, because if we go into 1700s, then even if we could, it's going to take too long. I'm not doing a 3-hour live. And so what I decided to do, I'm going to treat this like a normal live. I wouldn't call it ladder until you lose necessarily, but it kind of has to be that way to get number one in any reasonable time. Now, if we do get number one, this will go down as the greatest live of all time. And so we're going to be doing a team roulette. After I use the first team, I'm going to use the second team, third team, and we're going to go all the way down. And that's how this is going to work. So hopefully you guys are entertained at the very least. But yeah, I'm just going to vibe and play, man. So we're playing a 1689 rated player. He has a Cinderace, so off the jump. And it's funny, I was playing around with the teams. I'd get the worst fucking mod versus the particular thing I'm using, like this case. I remember where I tried out the Inteleon on, and I get fucking Water Absorb, Terra Fairy, Claude, and Zapdos, two mods that together are a nightmare because obviously Inteleon needs to surf. And if you have an immunity, which there are not a lot in the tier, Volcanion is not that big a deal versus the team. But Claude, and Terra Fairy Claude in particular, is a big issue. And so it's just funny that I see a fucking Cinderace and Muck. Now, that all being said, there's still hope. Enamorous is quite good. Quakeoval is quite good. Quakeoval is really quite good. Really quite good. Garchomp is a unique pick that's actually solid. Chomp is slept on. Goldengo is okay. I mean, he has a Muck, so not the greatest thing in the world. Bax is horrible because he has a Doza, and I just realized I don't have Glaive Rush. So horrible. Masquerain is obviously not good because it's a Masquerain. It's actually kind of good. Quiver Dance, Hurricane's actually legit. So I'm offense. He's using like a very sturdy it's not stall, but a very sturdy team. Really has no offensive mod, really. I guess could count Zamazenta. So I'm gonna have to lean towards Enamorous here, but I've noticed people are running Spadef Dozo, so I can't even depend on that. So it might be Quakeoval being the champion here. So I'm gonna have to go really hard, guys. Like, this is gonna be a nightmare game. Not necessarily. We're gonna have to go really hard. And so phase one is gonna be Garchomp, right? It's a big turn, right? It's a big turn. Because if Landorus comes in, he's finished. If he just mindless knocks off, I'm finished. So I'm glad to see Landorus here, right? If we get some damage on Landorus, it makes my Quakeoval's job a lot easier because I'm bulk up taunt. So if we can get some Draco Meteor damage off here, that'd be splendid. And we get good damage there. So if he touches me, excellent. So the beauty of this, we get to Earthquake here. If he stays in and Earthquakes, I can't, actually no, Screen Tail is not taking any damage from this. So what we're gonna have to do is bluff. I just realized I don't even have hazard control. And I'm leftovers. Okay, we'll make do. I'm intimidated, so the Screen Tail repositioning is kind of inconsequential. So we're gonna end up doing is Draco Meteor again. I know Screen Tail's coming in. And what I'll end up doing is I have no hazard control. I just realized that. Where's my Great Tusk? We're gonna go Goldango here because I know he's gonna wish, right? And what this does is allows for me to reposition into Chomp, knowing Alolan Muck has to come in this turn. And since the Landorus has one Stealth Rock switching in after this puts me in a fine position to go for that Earthquake and see how much is he gonna do to this Green Tails. I'm Life Orb EQ, so 2-hit KO. He does get to protect, but I'm gonna up the aggression, right? And so now it puts him in a spot where, yo, hey bruh, you're gonna have to do as I say. You feel me? And we just go for Make It Rain here. I wanted the nasty plot there, but it's too problematic. So we're gonna do the same play again, right? Because we got to. I don't have the matchup advantage here. High risk, but if I let him have his way, it's a guaranteed loss. And so now we get to Earthquake here. He thinks my Goldango is choice most likely, so he's going to protect Scott with his Screen Tail every time, and that's going to actually prove to be a big thing. We're going to Earthquake here. Very tempted to kill his Landorus, but we're just going to get. I'm sorry for the audio viewers, man. The reason that matters so much is that my Garchomp is the only thing that can put the pressure on him. But we'll be fine. All will be well. Missing there was massive. Garchomp would have no damage on him and he'd have no Earthquake switching. And nothing to switch it on this Green Tail. Or this Fire Blast, what you're gonna do, right? It's a pain. It's a pain for sure. As I get a thermal engine boost. Powerball did a lot to me. Actually, not really. That's not offensive ace. That must be defensive ace. My Quaker Valve is really slow, so he actually could technically outspeed me. So what I'm gonna end up doing is Earthquake here. So actually integral to get this Dozo weakened. I can't knock it off, which sucks. Chomp has 1 hit left. I'm gonna have to make good. Such a pivotal Earthquake. This is not looking good, boys. It's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why I said, like, it's gonna be real. I should have looked at this team though. Earthquake did crit 20s leftovers. We obviously can't get up screens. So Goldango here. He actually presses and does not heal. That's big. That's big. Is he protect? He is protect. Damn. I had the opportunity to nasty plot there. Okay. If that's the case, then he should protect here. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. Is there anything to guard against Make It Rain? Oh, he stays in with the Dozo Blessed. Okay, that's excellent because now my Quaker Val is we have a win con. Houston, we have a win condition. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Especially if he goes to the Cinderace here. I should plot again. Oh, he leaves the Dozo in. Houston, we have a win condition. Okay. So Enamorous is looking good. I'm never gonna Terra my Quaker Val, but I'm not killing this, so what's the point? Houston, we have a win condition. No, what's funny is that the Cinderace is still an issue for me. Wouldn't Shadow Ball be lovely here? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it just be lovely? Enamorous is good. Definitely, especially because I'm Terra Ground. Definitely want to keep that tucked. See, Power Balls, I Thunderbolt, and I give him the boost. Which is not ideal. The issue is, how do I beat this shit after that? Especially if I give him a Blaze boost. I don't think that's the way of. So Power Balls. Why am I struggling with a Cinderace? Like, what the fuck? I cannot risk him Will-O-Wisping my Quaquaval. So what I'll end up doing, I'm thinking who's a better win con, Quaqua or Enamorous. Yeah, it's not terrestrialized yet. I'll Quiver Dance in case he misses. He U-turns. I'm actually really glad to see that. Screen Tail comes in. And the beauty of this is that I can Hurricane hard because of my speed. And if he goes for Wish, I can actually Whirlwind him out. And everything else is already at full. So that's actually great. It's actually great. Because Wish, please hit, please hit. Yes! So he doesn't even get the Wish off. Amazing. My Intimidate is kind of good, but look at Masquerain go. So he knocks as he should. If I go back Excalibur, I don't want that. Very well. How does it better? I'll bulk up first. It's gonna, okay, Blessed. Okay, Blessed. That's a big deal. Because I'll get +2 here, which I needed. He gets the burn, but it is what, I mean, he gets the poison, but it is what it is. So Zenta comes in. He's not gonna see this taunt coming. Yeah, I'm not letting you Iron Defense, bro. Let me see how much this does. Hopefully the press doesn't do too much. 27, that's great. Quake, all right, Quake. 27. I'm not gonna play with my luck, right? So, Aqua Step. This turn, 38. It's good damage. Press. I should have taunted. I just didn't want to play with the crit, but if he has a Terra that I can't deal with, I just fucked up. I thought Aqua Step would do more, but that's a boosted Zamazenta. I don't know what I was thinking. If I taunt him here. The poison on Muck. What I mean is poison touch and poison jab. I was like guarantee getting poison there. I should have just risked him critting me. That was. I gotta get this right. I got it right. So we have a shot again. The Iron Defense, he got me. Very well. If that's the case, what I'll do is just end up sacking back Excalibur then. Then going Enamorous. Issue is that he could be a set that I can't deal with. So a Terra type that I can't beat. I doubt he has Heavy Slam. Usually I've seen Body Press and Crunch. Substitute. I've seen Terra Fire as well. Body Press, fuck. He was gonna sack it. Alright, so Cinderace. Quaquaval versus Cinderace is a matchup I like. And I have Terra in hand, so I'm gonna Earth Power here. He does Powerball and get it. We roost here. Because you should only have Will-O-Wisp and Powerball. Terra Flyings. Which makes my Goldengo actually really good. Yeah, okay. I don't know what his Amazon's Terra type was. We actually managed to pull that back. If I'm gonna use that team again, because again, it's a Russian roulette. But if I'm gonna use that team again, I'll actually do this in real time. Because we're not going into games expecting to lose. What edit would I make? I can just never love backs, man. Again, we got a horrible situation versus Cinderace. Like, the odds of Cinderace being like what we face. I mean, it's not low usage, but come on, bro. Like, of all the team combos we could have gotten, we got Dozo Ace. What? We managed to pull it off, but my opponent had the tools from a matchup standpoint to give me a very difficult time. I'll put Glaive and I mean, I don't even know what to change. I don't think Quaquaval was on this team. I'm pretty sure I put the Quaquaval on there for live and just rocked with it. We'll see by the time the next team comes around. So we're gonna go to team number 2 here. Call this Blue Dragon because we got 2 dragons and it's a very blue looking team. Yeah, that's the logic. But I'm bumping like some Najabes, Aurorian, or I think it's Aurorian Dance. That's a classic when I used to play really long games back in the day. Like long laddering sessions back in the day. We haven't found a battle yet, by the way. So that's why I'm still. And let me change. What's shiny Slowking? It's bluish. What is this? Kind of blue. It's a very blue team. Oh no! This nigga pulled up on me with the motherfucking He did not pull up on me with the Wu-Tang, bro. I always call it Wu-Tang. Get over it. Shout outs to my man Evan. This boy did not pull up on me with the Wu-Tang. Oh no, and the scissor. I completely ignored the scissor because I saw the Wu. I was gonna like, bro, so what's up with the Cinderaces? Imagine if we brought webs again. But anyway, this is a different back. It's a Terra Fairy, which does not want smoke from Cinderace, but it does. I'm a spike heavy team, so it does give me trouble that he has Cinderace. Funnily enough, offensively, Samurai's good, but that boy has a damn Zapdos. I can sweep him with Corviknight, but I'd have to somehow get him to give me Zapdos. I don't see happening. Dragapult is really frustrating for him to deal with. Rocks plus, even if we have to trade rocks. I'll try to beat him with Corviknight somehow. Because the Scizor is, funnily enough. But interestingly enough, he can't really beat my team either, so I might slow play this. His Wu-Tang is a problem though, it's annoying. Alright, we'll slow play this and see what homie has in store for us. But well played backs, patience and Wu-Tang is king, and Dragapult. So phase 1, I should be staring down Zapdos Scizor. I don't trust these Zapdoses. I've been seeing a lot of Spadif and T-Wave. Yeah, don't trust them. We don't trust these doses. Now, one thing I didn't consider is the fact that I have, well, I'm not SD. If I was SD, I could blow through his team with the Chilly Reception boost, because I could eat the hit from Scizoro. Its initial switch would be Scizor, Scizor, U-turn, U-turn. Nah, it's better to Chilly. So he has Volt Switch and Thunder Wave. It's good to know. So he doesn't have, we actually get the Chilly Recepciones off. So Tusk gets to come in. This is wonderful. This is wondrous. This is wonderful. As I get to remove some items here. So Abdul's lost this item, which means if he's gonna go for rocks, I'm gonna go for rocks. If he wanna go for rocks, he ain't gonna go for rocks. I could rocks here, but it's hurricane. Because if I rock there, he's finished. He's done it this time. He's done it this time. But as I said, firepower wise, he has nothing that I can't handle. Regenerating heavy duty boots. An SD would be an issue, so let me go Corviknight. Let's see. I think he has some trickery, man. That's banded, no? So Volt Switch. Let's see what. Bro has some trickery up the sleeve, man. I'm just waiting. Because he can't keep U-turning or else he's going to get PP stalled. I'm trying to understand what the purpose of this team is, but Corviknight is super important. So he opts for Ace. I'm assuming that's because this is offensive Ace, or he wants to switch up the position. It's not offensive Ace. He doesn't want to go Scizor and have him get PP style, please. Yes. So if I go Tusk, he has to go Dose. That's fine. U-turns. That boy's doing more than leftovers. Yeah, so we finally bait out the Wo-Tang. Now, this is actually concerning because I need my leftovers, but this is the only thing that can scare this out. I don't need my leftovers. I want my leftovers. Because it can knock off and leech sheet and things. What the fuck do I do versus this shit? I wonder if I can have my cake and eat it too. Because if Iron Defense here, I scare him out. Iron Defense, I don't think I have a choice. What? What? He's gonna switch back to those here. Bro got that fucking choice specs. Oh no. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem right there. Dose is coming. Dose Volt switches into Ace. What I'll do is Polt here. So your Ace can't come in. Now that I know your fucking specs. Bro is crazy going Cinderace. You must have Sucker Punch. There's no way, based. You're not Libero. Unless he's gonna go back to yeah, I don't get that. So my rocks are not here to stay, but bro went Tusk. Bro went Tusk. As if I'm not going Draco the shit out of you. I'm not going to Draco the shit out of him because this gets a kill every time it comes in. That would be foolish of me. So we're going to wait patiently. He does Rapid Spin, but as I said, I could have just Draco the shit out of Brubra. You know what I'm saying? I still have my Samurai who is sashed. He's bulk up. Bulk up what? Is obviously an issue of his bulk up knock. I have Iron Defense on Corv and he's seen it. So maybe this is like bulk up head smash. Don't know. Bax is so good though. If it is bulk up head smash and I he head smash this turn. If he head smashes this turn, he's only +1. But I'd lose my Corviknight and that would open up this game tremendously. Could be like CC maybe. What is happening? What am I looking at here? It could also be max speed. So many options. I'm gonna go Samurai. Ice Spinner. Okay. It's just Ice Spinner. Okay. Alright. I gave him my sash for that, but I needed that information. I don't think he can 2 KO my Corviknight with Ice Spinner, especially with Terra Water, so bulks up. Yeah, it's doing nothing. Doing nothing. As he should just hard switch out. I don't mind the zap though. Bro is insane. Bro has lost the mind. We body press here. I don't know why. He doesn't have an item, so. Oh, he's going for the crit fish. Come on, bro. Don't do scum strats. Don't do some strats. How many ice spinners does he has left? A good bit. Thank God for pressure. Come on, Corvi. Pull through, Corvi. Yes, Corvi. Whew. Whew. Corvinado. What the fuck is this? I'm gonna go Samurai. Corvi's way too important for that backs. Oh my God. Bro is full of surprises. Stop with the surprises. So I hit him with the edge. And now Scizor is taking spikes. Everybody's taking spikes. We're Sucker Punch here and knock that boy out. We get parried though. He's probably gonna try to go backs. Yeah. Please break through. Samurai, I need you. Yes. Whew. It's still not over, it's funnily enough. I have Terras and such, but he could be Life Orb. Samurai said no! I love it. I love it. So he Sucker Punch or some damage. BP's, bro is king. But now I just heal as the chain of the woe is in. We just sack Dark Pulse. Now we go Tusk. Tusk probably takes nothing from this. I mean, it takes a lot from this. That's what I meant to say. Man, this game was wild. Bro scared the oh, I accidentally clicked the same team. Whew. We don't do same teams around here. Inteleon, go! I feel like I'm in a multiple Pokemon battle. Like, Inteleon, go! Let me. This is my bad. Alright, so 1775. My boy was going for #1 as well in Tilt Down because we played this guy several times in lives. Love the Dragonite. Meowscarada is not a. I wouldn't say it's a bad matchup, it's just a tricky mon. Gambit, well played, can smack. He has no good Ghost Resist. And there's no such thing as an Inteleon resist, so. I think my opponent is going. He might be one of them guys that's like, I'm gonna go to my Excalibur and find out that Inteleon loves no-hos. But Sandy Shock's obviously massive problem if he tries to have his way with it. If I force the Terra on Intel, so let's see. Iron Defense Core beats everything. I'm assuming it's physical valiant. If it's not, then it doesn't. Except the Goldengo. SD Gambit. It's one of those games where I have to go hard early. If it's Scarfed, I'm willing to lose Polt if I'm willing to lose anything, because I'd force the Terra here. Shocks would die. Let me run the calc on this. What's this? What do I even have in? It's just typical specs, Dragapult. OU choice specs. Sandy Shocks. Terra Ices. Do I get swept? No, I don't get swept. OU booster energy. Draco Meteor does not always kill. 62% chance. If it's that high, he's living every time. Which means Hydro. Please hit, please. Yes, blessed. Woo! That's a big hydro pump right there. It's a big hydro pump right there. So he gave me shock, so that's one Corviknight answer gone. One Corviknight answer gone, and one Gambit, you know, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Gambit, not solution, it's like a Gambit, I can't think of it. Gambit, not solution. Solution isn't the word I'm looking for. Now, I love the Scarlet player. It's an excellent one. It's a fine play, right? Because you get to remove an item. I don't know your set. Scarlet is one of those very tricky Pokemon. Can do a whole lot of nothing sometimes, but a whole lot of a lot. I do sense strangeness coming my way. Strange change behavior. So low kick. My Gambit's about to get low kicked, and I'm gonna have to deal with it. That's a. So, actually, fuck it. I'm not gonna break shit down. Fuck it. I was gonna like do an explanation of some shit like, this is where the risk versus the reward and blah blah. Fuck that shit. Just gonna go camping. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go camping. So here comes D-Knight. Well, not necessarily. Is that banded? This I must calc. 26% to a Gambit. Scarlet. OU choice band. King Gambit. OU offensive. Knockoff does 26. Yeah, he's banded. Because that's like with no HP. I'll take the Dragonite scale here. I know it's coming in, but because I'm debating whether or not he never EQs. I'm trying to think, how do I take advantage of this? Maybe those to Miarda. It does EQ. Okay, I get to get rocks up here, which is huge. I fuck his Goldengo. I don't even give a damn. Dragon Claw. Okay, that's blessed. I'm actually glad he's doing these things. Balloon Dango comes in. He'd have to make it rain, which I don't mind, because this gives me Pelipper and U-turn. If my Inteleon gets to come in, since he didn't heal his Dragonite. Yeah, it about that time. He's about that time. Scarlet can take a hit, but it's gonna take a lot of damage. And if it's banded, as I said, I want his Goldengo, his pesky ass Goldengo gone. Right. So he opts for D-Knight, which means that I get to go to. I could Dragapult. It's EQ D-Claw, which means it probably has Encore. If I go in Telly, could Terra Normal knock me out? Valiant is too risky for him. If he goes Valiant and Swords Dances and has the Terra, that's a big deal. So I'm actually going to U-turn here, even though I was fairly confident he was going to stand, because I don't lose a lot here. Because we're going to do his Brave Bird hard. I need to see his other move. Okay, so Dragonite's getting fried here. I'm going to Brave Bird again. Corviknight is really important. But no, actually Roost is better here. Roost repositioned back to Corvi. So it goes Dengo. And obviously Inteleon loves this. Shadow Ball would come my way. Hey, Shadow Ball come my way. Gambit, switching Gambit in for a trade on Intel. He's probably a bulky Goldengo, which would mean if I go Inteleon, I'll eat the Shadow Ball. If not, he gets away. There's no way he's not bulky. Because I'll need the kill. Yes, and he brings me in Torrent. That's perfect. Now I get a kill. It's gonna be Dragonite, but and it forces in either the Miascarada or the Iron Valiant. So Dragonite is gone, which takes away some variance. And every time this Goldengo comes in, he loses a mod now, which is what I wanted. But as I mentioned, Terra Fairy Gambit versus non-boosted Valiant is a big deal. So that's why I'm keeping it tucked. And I have Sucker Punch for Goldengo. So Dragonite sacked, just not surprising there. Here comes the Miascarada or the Iron Valiant if he chooses to. Valiant doesn't make a ton of sense. It does have some sense to it, depending on what the set is. But meaning not a ton of sense in the sense that if I don't do what he expects, like for example here, if he Flower Trick locks, then Gambit gets a KO, which you don't want, right? So what we're gonna end up doing is Tusk's positioning is impeccable. Inteleon is a kill every time, so it would make no sense. If he goes for Flower Trick, he will knock out my Tusk. That's the only way he can knock out my Tusk. And then I figured he'd U-turn. It's just the best play. I don't want him switcherooing, so he goes Valiant, which I'm perfectly fine with. This allows me the Earthquake, so he's Moonblast, which is excellent to find out. I've seen mixed variants of this. If Valiant goes down, he has to leave the Valiant in. Terra Fairy ensures that I get a kill here. I could be one of the mixed ones. If he switches out, he loses a mon because I'm fallen 1. If he stays in and Terra steals or something like that, I'm in a bind. If he stays in and Terra Fairies, I'm in a bind. Destiny Bond, okay. That's whack. Some whack shit just now. That's some whack shit he just did. But I'll deal with it. Because now I get to go to Dragapult. Because Miascarada and backs lose to Corviknight, so it's not banned backs. I can't risk him Terra Fairing. We just go hard Corviknight here, and you could have Ice Shard, right? So all we do here is Roost. The reason being is that we're gonna get a KO, or the backs is gonna get weakened significantly. The Goldengo's balloon is irrelevant. And what I mean by that is we're gonna sack Pelipper and go to Inteleon. Now he may anticipate that, and so what we're gonna be doing is, yeah, I'm just gonna Roost here. I can see a case for Terra. Actually, if he SDs, I have to Iron Defense here. If he SD'd, I'd be in a bind. So I'll Roost this turn to cover for a double switch. If he Shadow Balls, I'm fine. Now that sucks that he got the split F drop because he's definitely gonna double now. Oh, he doesn't. So he loses a Mon here. Unless he thinks, well, backs can take one. But it's Ice Shard backs. Oh, Miara's dead. So my Corviknight, and I have one more. Excellent. Because now he has to go to Backs Caliber. And all I gotta do is go Corviknight. Would I surf here? Because what I'm concerned about is since the backs isn't taking rocks, it actually puts me in an awkward spot. I do think he's going to Ice Shard this turn. Even if he doesn't, I don't lose, but the issue is that the backs isn't taking damage. And so because it's not taking any damage, because then goes Shadow Balls doing. So I think from like if he doubles and I stay and he loses the game immediately, obviously. if he ice shards and I switch, he has a shot. So SDs. Okay, so just SDs to bait me to Iron Defense. Good play. Because the issue is here. I could sack Dragapult and go Inteleon, but it wouldn't kill his Baxcalibur. And my Inteleon would die, so it's actually not in my best interest to do that. Very, very tricky turn here. Does he Terra Fairy and die? If I Draco and he goes Bax, he's finished. I think if I Hydro, he'd die. If I Shadow Ball, he's obviously gonna die. But if I were here, I would go for whatever my Terra is here. Because if I Draco on your backs, you lose. He goes hard backs. And I thought about Dracoing there. He would have lost if I Dracoed. So now this makes the game a tricky one, because do you double switch? Okay. Now he's gonna go to Goldengo, but I don't have the cojones to double switch back to my pole here. Now he's gonna go Goldengo. Yeah. That was obvious, but again, it was too high a risk. There's no Brave Bird here. Brave Bird's doing 13. Here he Nasty Plus and I lose, so I'll go Dragapult. Shadow Balls, yeah. So good win on his end. Good win on his end. I did everything. I don't think there's anything I regret. Destiny Bond on Valiant definitely threw things, because that meant that I didn't get to keep my Gambit for the Sucker Punch. But there's no way I could predict that. And that's where we're actually gonna end this, because he was so low on the ladder, he took way too many points from me. I couldn't afford to lose a game, so I'm now back essentially where we started, which means we'd have to grind a whole 200 points again. So we didn't get number one. It is what it is. Again, it's my own fault. We could have been there, but yeah, there's no. I could use Team 4 and Team 5, but it's gonna just be playing for playing's sake. I needed to win every game all the way up. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm not gonna waste any more time, and I'll see you in the next.